Hi Capricorn, welcome. It's been a while, so today I decided to record some soul messages for the collective of your sign, trying to tap into what kind of experiences or situations you might be navigating, and hopefully providing messages of comfort or perspective towards these energies circling around the collective of your energy of your sign. As always, keep in mind that this is only a general reading. Only take what feels right and with what does resonate within your own life experiences during this time. If you would like to have a personal reading with me, contact me through the email, and all the details about my readings are in the description box. So Capricorn, I see an element of separation. So some of you could be going through some sort of separating elements. This could be with a relationship, with a job, with something you have been very, it's a situation that I'm being shown like where you have been really, really, really attached to or stuck at, or something that was very difficult to break free from. I'm picking on soul contracts, and soul contracts does not have to be just about personal relationships. It could also be you have been in a soul contract to be a part of something that was starting to wear you off, as for example, a job or family demands or a social setting. Something stops making sense or stop making it's almost like you're breaking free from a mold as well, where you used to fit in or you used to feel content and okay with. There's definitely something shifting, and it's about separation. Even though there's this element of separation, I'm feeling for Capricorn's relief. So it could be because this has been something difficult to endure, or something that in the last months you were sustaining at a very deep personal cost. So you're breaking free, breaking up, or breaking away from something that was heavy, something that was not providing to you personal satisfaction. And for some, it's a karmic renewal, in the sense that as you are finishing a contract, as you are finishing some sort of karmic situation, you are now entering into a new karmic path. And it feels very different. There's something very different about where you have been and where you're going, and the type of things that used to fulfill you and what fulfills you next. And I see many of you Capricorns seeking that path of fulfillment, even if it means you have to walk away or let down energies that were pulling on you, that were projecting a lot of expectations. I really do feel you have a lot on your relying on you, leeching on you, and it's all about shaking up this attachments that don't contribute to your growth, or that bring more of a pain or difficulty, struggle, strife than positive energy. I see you really wanting positive, like positive, healthy, rewarding, abundant elements. So you're very tired of anything that is restraining you right now. I don't see you being able to sustain much longer anything in your life that you're just not able to be free or to be at a good state with. Like for example, as well, if something has been affecting your health and your well-being, it's like you're pushing it away. You're really, I'm even having a hard time speaking because I get overwhelmed with so many things. So it's almost like you're very overwhelmed, or you have been very overwhelmed. And I see a need for this to change. And it starts with you leaving or breaking away, breaking free from something. Yes, like a need to return to a state of peace, to a state of balance, to a state of calmness. Finding your peace is very important right now, but it might come with challenges, right? Because for you to go to the path of peace, chaos stands here, and it might even come after you, right? Trying to pull you back into the chaos, into the drama. So it's a moment, I see a very pivotal moment in your life right now, but not without its complexities and not without some sort of loss. I see like you're almost okay with the loss, but others might not be, or something that was, again, have here like a dependency on you is not going to be, you know, accepting well this change of motion. Even for some of you Capricorns, this change of personality. I see you embodying a big change of who you identify as, right? So your sense of identification is different right now. It's going to be different. You're not going to be identifying with the same past versions of yourself or things you accepted and endured in the past. You really, I see like an energy of you outsmarting people. Perhaps you have been planning on exiting something for a while, but it's just coming out now, right? Or perhaps you're 2 steps ahead already. You're not going to, there's a strategy at play, so you're not going to be completely blindsided. You know where you're going, or you know where you want to go, or where you need to go. It's something that has been on your mind for a while. For others of you, your inner child is calling out to you, or there's an awakening of memories, references to your inner child or childhood, memories or references or things about it, for better or for worse, coming to the front. Is almost like understanding where you have lost track of that innocence or that authenticity, or where you stop doing things that fulfill you internally, that makes you happy. And it can also be that for some of you that are parents or just becoming parents, I see some of you just becoming parents. This is the new kind of soul contract as well established here. Perhaps now there's some sort of tie between you and a child that's going to be the motivation to get rid of anything that is not contributing to your growth and to your well-being. Because in order to be a parent that you want to be, you need to get rid of the elements that are negative to you. And even for those of you that are not parents, I see you thinking about children. So I see you thinking about either wanting to become a parent or wanting to become a figure of authority or responsibility, and how in order to achieve that you might need to, again, cleanse the energies that are tempering with your spirit, the goodness that you seek, that are in the way. You have been allowing things to get in the way of your true path. For those of you that don't know what that true path is, I see you finding out some clues and answers very soon about it. And others of you, you're just like in a unbothered energy. You don't care. I keep getting like that feeling of you don't care, you don't care, you don't care. So you're really unbothered by whatever it is your external environments are telling you, because it's almost like you figure it out. There's something you figure it out. You have been confused, or you have been scattered in your energy. Perhaps you have been connected with a lot of temptations, a lot of superficial connections, a lot of superficial, energies or illusions. You have been self-deceiving yourself. And here it is, the energy of you walking away, your advice. So whatever it is that you were very confused about, you're no longer going to be. And your advice, again, is to break free from addictions, from vices, from temptations, from energies that don't work for your higher self, or the better version of you, that version of you have in mind of who you want to become. And exactly because with the challenge being the Four of Cups, you're not happy. You're bored, you're restless, or you're not able to find the satisfaction and the fulfillment that once upon a time you used to. And that's the clue for you. When you're feeling like the Four of Cups about something, it's a clue that it's something that you need to extract yourself from, because there's a calling for something else and something better. So Capricorn, I hope you have great weeks ahead. Hopefully we'll see each other soon.